Show yourself. I want to talk. Place of power. Should draw from it.
Be gone. Be gone.
Ez is egy jó kis sztori. Lesz majd. Megint úszni kell. Itt volt valami. Aha. Csak nem fordul meg. Jó van, ezek jó cuccok.
Nagyon menők amúgy ezek a barlangok.
Hangulatosak, csak be kell úszni.
Ja. Nem tudom, a macska az még nincsen nálad. Vagy melyik, nem a macska, bocs. Amelyikkel tudsz úszni.
Az a bálna.
Macska az a látás.
Macska sötét belátás, igen. A bálna az, amivel sokáig tudsz a víz alatt maradni.
De szép tumor.
Csiнаtos.
You claim to be imprisoned. How so?
I am bound here in fetters of magic. I wander endlessly, a labyrinth of thieves. The children, I know all. I know what awaits them. Free me, please. I must help.
If something threatens the orphans, I'll help them myself.
The children have been taken. Free me, please. I can be a gale, a gallop unchained. I shall save them. Only I can.
Why do you think the kids from the meadow are in danger?
The sisters took them. They shall not return.
Where'd they take them? I can help.
It is done already. It cannot be undone. There are no roads to our ceremony. They shall all die. Let them be saved.
If you can save the orphans from the meadow, I'll help you.
I will find them. Free them. Open the door of my cage. Blood is my escape. A rite you must perform. With the black of raven feathers, the white of my bones, and a swift steed. A mare wild and free, in meadows pasture court, dark as a bottomless well, black as the depths of night. Such a beast, no other. Gather these.
others.
Find my remains and bring me about.
A wind-born steed. A black squall turned horse.
És nem akarok hülyeséget csinálni.
Segítsek.
Próbálom összeszedni
Az emlékeket?
az emlékeket, igen.
Hát akkor mondjam, hogy mi történik, hogyha segítesz?
Tudom, hogy mi történik akkor. Megvan.
Where'll I find your remains?
Akkor már csak azt kell tudnod, hogy mit akarsz csinálni.
They lie in a solitary mound nearby. Due west.
Mindegy. Elengedem a sorsom kormányát. Azt majd kiderül, mi lesz.
Free you, then return.
Gather and return to the hillock's depths, to the tree's rotten heart. Pierce my heart, let blood flow to be born again. I must first be consumed.
Go now and return through the passage I have opened.
Tudod, az a leggyávább, legbunkóbb megoldás. Nem kezdesz az egésszel semmit.
Igen.
Az a... Persze, majd visszajövök. Na cső.
Jól emlékszem, meg kell menteni. Ezt csak nem mindegy, hogy utána mi történik.
Már mire gondolsz? Hogy meg kell menteni?
Vagyis nem megmenteni, hanem... Ugye ennek a...
Valamit kell kezdeni vele, mert különben nem tudsz előre menni a főszállal.
Igen.
Igen. Tehát valamit kezdened kell, döntened kell, és akkor két út van, ugye? Nagyjából.
Csak arra nem emlékszem, hogy melyiknél mi lesz az a végkifejlet, amit én akarok majd. Az én is meg most.
Strange bones. Don't seem human to me.
Ó, eszembe jutott.
Na. Ez jól nézett ki. Hogy felnézett? Az a fényjáték.
Rosszul emlékeztem.
Igen?
Már azt hiszem, hogy ahhoz, hogy a jobbik, úgymond a szálnak a jobbik vége legyen, az vagy meg kell ölni. Ezt a gumót.
Így van. Tehát, hogy nem szabad összeszedned azt, ami... Tehát visszamehetsz,
Ja.
és megmutatod neki, hogy
Igen.
menj a pokolba.
Igen.
És azzal járt a legjobban amúgy. Mert különben elszabadítod a poklot itt.
Az lesz. Mindegy, nem akarom lelőni. Egyelőre. Hogy mi lesz a vége.
medallion is humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Jó. Nem tört ki. Nem tört ki a lábam. Ez mindig para. Ekkorákat esni.
Hogy mennyire bírja emberünk. De hát ugye Geralt bírja.
Igen.
Még ha nem is mai csont.
Kicsit furán van amúgy belőve az esési sebzés, mert valamit, amit még kibír, és tényleg az van, hogy mit tudom én, lemegy egy kicsi élete. Valamit egyáltalán nem érez meg. És mit tudom én, hogy már csak egy kicsit magasabbról esel le, akkor instant halál. Ezt sose tudtam belőni. Hogy pontosan eddig biztonságos.
Honnan szabad leesni?
Igen. Így van. Lehet mentek biztos, ami biztos. Nem bízom magamban. Na, hogy beszélek vele. Be kell. Így. Így beszélek. Jó.
Hát ennyi.
Szavak helyett beszéljenek a tettek.
Tipikus Geralt. Na, de legalább van itt a rakász, lehet, hogy lesz izé is benne. Mutagén.
Ezek csak endriágok.
Ja, tényleg.
De...
Hát ha.
Kék. Zöld.
Magic. A place of power. Solved your problem. Just in case, though, avoid the Whispering Hillock for a while.
Cannot be. Where's something lurking there?
Valami volt.
Believe me, you don't want to know.
What have you done?
Some being had come to possess the tree's heart. I destroyed the heart and its inhabitant.
So it were a ghost. Will it be back?
No. The crones, or the ladies of the wood as you call them, said to remind you about payment. Take it you know what they want?
Aye, I do. Give me the dagger. Be back soon.
Ez mindig olyan kellemes érzés.
Yeah.
There's payment. Take it to the ladies, will you?
What the hell was that?
Csak egy fülem van, tudsz
You're a
visszaadni.
stranger. You don't know life here. It's honest pay for their protection.
So, all those ears in the woods.
Put it out your mind, master. You soon be leaving, and we must tarry on, our young'uns and their young'uns after 'em. No gods nor masters watch over Velen. The land is no man's. He who wants to survive must seek his own protectors.
Ugye a fülekkel hallják, hogy mi történik. Megjöttek a benyák.
Hát... Erről mindig az jut eszembe, hogy vannak ezek a festmények, ott mindig jobban fest mindenki.
Igen.
You're different.
Mindenféle uralkodókról, meg minden kivétel a Habsburgok, de
Bring it here.
a lányok se teljesen úgy néznek ki, mint ahogy a festményes.
Az előnyösebb profilból kapták le őket.
Ja, az Insta profil.
Eldobták a filtert, azt mehetett is.
Never seek to cross us again.
We shall forgive you this transgression, for you've done well. Your children are plump as piglets, sweet as caramel.
But now we must talk to our white-haired friend.
I know that mark. This is Anna, the wife of the Baron of Crow's Perch.
She belongs to no man.
A fruit ripened in her womb. A fruit sprouted from seeds sown by a man she detested.
We helped her. She agreed to serve. She bears the mark. She is ours. Come. It is another woman who interests you. Speak, white-haired one.
You looked different.
Engem
in
is
Tower
érdekel.
Street.
We're all dressed up just for you.
If you only knew how much time we spent in front of the glass.
Do you desire us?
I'm impressed. Polymorphism, a rare talent.
Oh, I'd suck every last drop out of you.
To be woven together with you? I'd be your best and last.
Not what I came for.
Ugh.
Our deal. I did my part, now you do yours.
A word once given, we never break. The girl. Mousy blonde. That's what they call it.
Thin as a rail, terrified, exhausted. She could barely stand the poor thing.
We cared for her as best we could. Like she was our own daughter. Wasted affection. She proved a very naughty girl. Mischievous, stubborn, and selfish.
Don't believe you. They say you always keep your word, so tell me everything, exactly as it happened.
We shall tell you, brave boy. We knew someone supposed to arrive. We read beast entrails, saw the omens.
We would glimpse her likeness. A mirage.
Na, egy jó kis sziris rész.
She came from the lower swamp. We knew not at first it was her the omens had spoken of.
A child of the elder blood. The soul seed that would burst into flame.
She fell into our hands.
Milyen jó az extra láb.
Elder blood.
The blood of the traitress. Does she sleep?
Like a lamb.
Come, sisters, no point in dawdling. The table's set. The cauldron bubbles.
We cannot. You know she is meant for him.
Emlyrith will get her. He will, but not whole.
Well said. We'll just have a sample.
I'll take her feet. Lovely. And plump. Perfect for a broth.
Már nem is emlékszem.
Taste it already.
Neked még megvan az, hogy mi köze van Imleritnek pontosan
Get on with it.
a 3 nővérhez?
You'll regret that, girl.
Most így pontosan nincsen meg. Viszont a vége fele majd összefonódik. Tehát, hogy majd lesz belőle valami.
A child of the elder blood.
Ugye ez most egy kicsit megtévesztő lehet. Mert ez most az a rész, ami mielőtt a báróhoz jutott volna a Ciri.
Ja, hát ez...
Innen futott ki oda.
Aki olvasta a könyveket, azt tudja, hogy ott sem feltétlenül időrendi sorban vannak a dolgok,
Igen.
hanem úgy majd rakd össze magadnak.
You tried to kill her. Tried to butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Her blood. The taste brought back memories of our youth.
Elder blood.
Jó, hát nem köntörforrasztak az öreg lányok.
But you know that.
Hát nem.
Such a shame she fled.
She escaped you, but I'll find her. We'll come back here together and kill you.
Your return, you shall. Our fates are bound. And one will die, but it shan't be one of us.
Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage. And if you find her, the girl will die. Seeing you, handsome knight.
Nem ennyi elég is most egy időre ebből a lábból. Úgy érzem. Lehet át kéne nézni Oxenfordba.
Hú, az egy felüdítőbb környék.
Igen. És így kicsit lehúzott ez a láb.
Nem csodálom, elég lehangoló.
Meg amúgy is először meg kéne keresni Tamarát. El is jövök ide. Pont útba esik a pit. Nagyi. Hú, várjál, nem itt van a törpe? De. Vagy nem. Megint meg kellett volna csináltatnom a... Tudod,
Az
akinek...
első faluban van, dehogyis. Az első faluban.
Az első faluban volt? Jó,
Az első.
akkor rosszul emlékeztem. Jó van.
Az epres völgy, ahova beérsz az első faluba.
Igen.
Faluból? Na, érted?
Igen.
Miután a... Mi az a... Végigcsináltad az elejét.
Ha minden igaz, akkor most útba fog esni a DLC küldés. És igen. Ez már az.
Eternal fire, guide me. I implore you. You wait! Step back! I'm no warrior. Help! Anyone help!
Easy now. Not in the habit of murdering priests in...
Erre én is kíváncsi vagyok, mert
No priest.
direkt nem is néztem róla a videókat.
Just 2 months out of seminary. On my first mission.
Meg semmit. Hogy teljesen új legyen az élmény.
Oh my, your eyes. Yellow and those pupils. I have read about this. You're a witcher.
Well, clearly no feral cat or grass snake, so...
In point of fact, a grass snake's pupils are circular, not slitted. But never mind that. Please help me. If they breach the gate, a pestilence will be upon us.
Desperate times call for a witcher, huh? Thought your church frowned upon our kind. Mutants.
A mistake common in our ranks, alas. I discussed it at length with my mentor. All are capable of doing good in this world, genetic aberrations or not.
You sure you're a priest of the eternal fire? All right, but got a question first, priest. How's a witcher fight a plague?
I misspoke. Not the plague, its source. The Devil's Pit, this mine, has long been used as a
Mikor, hogy végre ezt a helyet is belevették egy küldetésbe, mert ez egy kicsit ilyen üres volt az eredetében.
Ja. Valamire így nem lehetett tudni, hogy mit akartak ezzel kezdeni. Látszott, hogy valami terv van, csak így nem lett oda rakva semmi.
Igen.
Azt hiszem volt itt talán egy... fészek? Vagy valami ilyesmi.
Bandita tábor volt, ha jól emlékszem.
Ja, lehet.
Sorry, no comparison. Not about to sympathize. Getting tossed in a hole, left to slowly rot and suffer. Now there's a fate I can pity.
You would leave the plague-stricken to infect their kin, neighbors? They die all the same and take others with them. The church seeks to protect the unafflicted.
What's done is done. Now where do I fit in?
Deep within the mine lies a salt cavern haunted. Someone, that is something, lurks there, so ancient records show. A spirit that breeds pestilence and whispers in the dark. Alas, a band of deserters has seized the pit. They butchered the afflicted. I was sent to urge their departure. Should they force open the mine's gate, descend into its depths...
We'll have more than just Catriona to stop. Let me guess. Your warning. Deserters didn't take it to heart?
If only. They slew my retinue. I alone escaped. Please, you must help. I've coin to offer. They must be dealt with. The bandits and this vile spirit.
Jutalom.
Stakes are high. Can't deny it.
Ez már tetszik.
Van az a pénz.
So long as you see what I have now as fair.
Na.
A reasonable
Na.
request, but not one I can afford, alas.
Szerintem 5-nél ne húzz lejjebb. Nem is volt olyan mérges.
I'll need to take some from my own purse, but
Tessék.
I believe you were.
Ha akkora a veszély, akkor fizessen.
Így van.
Could be this calls for a witcher, but I'll need more to go on. This spirit been in the mine long? Anyone actually seen it?
I've seen but some of the records. Above my station, you see. As I recall, it appeared long past, after the first plague victims were brought here. The church attempted once to exorcise the ghost, but, well, I'd like to see for myself what came of it.
Not exactly generous with details, were they?
No. Our wards recently reported hearing whispers in the night. Pleas for mercy, but ghostly, strange. Altogether frightening. I'm afraid that's all I know.
So be it. I'll help. And you wait for me here, coin in hand.
Of course! Under the circumstances, I can't imagine how it might be better spent. Ah, the key. It unlocks the gate to the mine. Eternal fire guide you, Witcher.
Yeah. Knock yourself out, eternal fire. Farewell.
Mekkora ez a küldetés? 15-ös. Azt szerintem egyelőre még... Ez még parkoló. Kicsit szintezünk, aztán utána vissza. Úgyhogy maradok Szentfurt.
Ja, az jó gondolat. Még kicsit elős lenne 15 versus 10.
Nem is nagyon fejleszgettem. Mondjuk elég jó a páncélzat. Azt hiszem az 7-es szintű. Hogy annyira nincs elmaradva, de... Ja, biztosra akarok menni. Nincs...
Hát meg ha felkapod a szamuráj armort, az már jó.
Igen, igen.
Megfogja.
Oh.
Long live, etc., etc. I feel like puking up that swill in the canteen. Oh! Got a pass. Oh, we don't need a pass. You can't spread disease, defeatism and desertion.
Halt! No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something.
Azt mondja, jó a kovács. Csak ilyen armoros, ha jól emlékszem.
Igen, igen.
Vagy már jobb a kovács.
This what you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defense forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
Come through.
Ó, ez mázli volt. Beengedtek.
Úgy azt hiszem van itt a Oxenfurt mellett egy ilyen kis szigeten a troll, vagy valamelyik, őtőle lehet ide szerezni bejárást még, ha jól emlékszem. De nem vagyok benne 100% biztos.
Ja, aha.
Ja. Majd a redániai hadseregnek a tagja, és akkor
Igen, neki is van itt tök jó küldetése.
Ja.
Azt itt fel is lehet venni a hirdető táblánál. Jó van, felkelt a kovács is.
Lófok sor volt.
A customer.
Igen. Utasd árudat.
Show me what you got on offer.
Kuka. Ez is. Igen, ez pont fejlesztés a maci kardra, úgyhogy ez még nem. Meg a vipera. Nem is. Azt hiszem van egy páncélkovács is. Itt Oxenfordban.
Van, valami házban van benn. A piac tér környékén van az is.
Azt hiszem valahol itt van.
Ja, ott az
a tábla vele. Ja, arra úgyis el kell mennem. Hiszem, hogy mindjárt kiderül.
Ja, ott is van.
Ja. Van benne.
Greetings! My, a witcher. Something tells me I'll finally get something interesting to do.
Sure doesn't look like you're short on work.
So, this. A Redanian army order. But there's no pleasure in't. One after the other, same thing time and again. No finesse required.
Looking to perfect your craft?
Of course. Crafting's like ploughing a maid. Fall into a rut and... Well, sure, you'll get the job done, but there'll be no hoops, no hollers, no standard ovation.
Egész sok mindenre ki tudják hozni ezt a két témát, hogy kúrás és gyilok. Valahogy mindig ez a kettőhöz fordulunk vissza.
Nem mondom, hogy egysíkúak.
Igen.
Mert kettő.
Igen. Hogy gyilkos bugyi. Ja, meg van Minecraft nadrág is. Csak olyan rohadt drágák. Mondjuk a kiegekkel azért rendesen össze lehet szedni a pénzt egy idő után. Ez tényleg az alapnál úgy tudtad megcsinálni, hogy ki kellett választanod egy... hogyha meg akartad csinálni a Witcher cuccokat, akkor kiválasztottál egyet, és azon kívül semmi, mert konkrétan elmegy rá a pénzed. Arról drága lesz.
Ja, hát az elején nagyon nehéz volt amúgy a pénzt, vagy legalábbis én annó, amikor először játszottam, úgy éreztem, hogy nehéz hozzájutni, így mentem mindenfelé, csapkodtam le mindent, és rohangáltam be a városba a cuccokkal eladogatni. Így 2 fillérért minden szart. Aztán amikor nem is tudom melyik kiegészítő volt az, amelyiket először játszottam, amikor kijött. Mind a kettő ugye, akkor már kijött és utólag én felraktam. És akkor viszont már tök jókat dobált, és abban viszont már újra játszva az egészet, akkor már így nem tudom, dőlt alé.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek send you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Macska. Macskát se sűrű látni ebben a játékban amúgy.
Meg azt hiszem, azok nem bírják a vicsereket, nem?
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father send you?
Azt nem vágom.
To see if you're still alive and well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally, we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever, she was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
Wojtek said some monster carried off your mother.
That is what happened. It was enormous, twice the size of a bear, but much quicker and more agile. It grabbed Mum before we could react. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
Your mother's in Crookback Bog. Seems quite happy, actually. Though I think she's not quite right in the head.
What? She lives! I must go there at once and get her out!
Wouldn't recommend venturing into the swamp.
I've made my decision. Won't let anyone talk me out of it.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart
Jó
aflame,
kis
it
agymosás.
gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the eternal fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
Ez is egy rendkívül felemelő beszélgetés volt.
Mr. Nibbles. Macska.
Tényleg lehet vele, mindjárt beszélgetek vele. Nem lehet vele beszélgetni.
Axizd meg.
Igen?
Nem tudom, csak mondtam valamit. Próbáld ki. Mi lehet a legrosszabb, ami történik? Nem, ez egy macska.
Csillog. Ennyi.
Azt hittem mindent begyűjtesz, ami ott a ládában van.
Nem. Fuck.
Na, én ilyen parasztvicser szoktam lenni, hogy így mindent összeszedek minden házból. Nem is értem, miért elég a witchereket.
Meglopnak és büdösök.
Nem is büdös.
Hol az ott szagoltad?
Most se érzem a szagát.
Ezzel nem tudok vitába szállni, jó? Meggyőztél.
Ennyi. Látod? Tehát a witcherek nem büdösek, maximum lopnak.
Jaj, de sokat kell futni.
Elfáradtál?
Elfáradtam.
You white one, look like you got soused.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Gave Tamara your gift.
How'd she react?
Probably not like you'd have wanted. She threw the doll away.
Threw it away? Oh, gods, I hoped, despite all. Oh. Well, what of Anna?
I found her.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Ebben van valami.
Igen.
Actually, that's exactly what I think.
The world might seem black and white to you witches, but for us common folk, it's shades of grey. As is my family's story.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. Her things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Az angolul színesebben leírta azt a faszúszárt.
Igen.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
Imagine Anna
Sokkal
wasn't
vidámabb
exactly
történet
pleased.
várjál mesélni azt.
Not the understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years
Amikor azért basszhatod a virágaidat, csak ketté vágtad az emberét.
Na igen, az kicsit kevés hozzá.
Cannot fathom how we survived those years. But we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
She made a pact with the crones and, well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my ass waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
Megyünk vele.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ja, még nem.
Ah, right. Gargantuan.
Előbb
One
Siri.
solid brute. It landed right in front of us. I thought we breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
Sziris részeket nem nagyon szerettem, mert rohadtul limitált az egész. Igaz, a végén egy... Már kicsit több mindent lehet benne csinálni, de nem az igazi. Nekem eléggé megtör így az élményt. És mindig úgy vagyok fel, hogy csak túl akarok lenni rajtuk. Arra is kell, hogy itt kell felmászni, jó. Biztos, ami biztos ne kelljen föl. Kakas.
have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
You helped me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after. We're even now.
You needn't leave. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
You? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Jutalomnak mindig örülünk, úgyhogy menjünk mindenképpen.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
There you are. Escaped again. Sorry, we was never here.
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast. But he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Jó kis huma.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Must have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smart-ass. Someone wagered him, and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Funny story. How so?
Went to Novigrad once to rest.
Elképzelem, hogy így Olinnál felpakolta ezt is az asztalra.
Az a baj, hogy ezt én is látom magam előtt.
Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man, but there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard.
Valami nem stimmel vele.
Maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into
Vajon mi?
anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
Fel is dobta. Akkor visszaárok mélybe. Hányos szinten vagy? 10-es. Na. Akkor meg is lesz. Ja, ezt lezárjuk. Utána meg lesz a 11. szint. Lehet menni a szamuráj páncélzattal.
Na, az tök jó hangzik.
Ja, lent van, jó. Ó, öregem.
Why the devil are there witch hunters here to start with? They didn't ride from Novigrad to hang 2 blob tits, did they?
I don't know, my lord.
They say where they were headed?
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. Can't draw any meaning from this rabble's bawling. Perhaps they talk some sense after a few lashes. Well, spit it out. Where'd they go?
To the village in the swamp, my lord. Lass rode with him, asking after her mother, Constant.
Lass? We must go there at once, Geralt.
Agreed.
I'll gather my men. All in, with the swamp to cross and those cursed crows to hunt down.
Na, nem. Nem megyünk.
Ploughing swamp. Pox-ridden air promotes brain rot in the peasants. Crowns, fuck me. What will these hayseeds think of next?
The crones exist. You'll know that soon enough.
Kicsit gyorsabban is kocoghatnának.
More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat at peasant mines. Likely Anna agreed to stay with them. Care for them out of the kindness of her heart. Good as gold, that one. Always.
Mm-hmm.
Gyertek már. Jól vannak a... Itt van.
Managed the one time, but who the hell knows what you'll find deeper in? That fair talking? Through you? Brawny bird? Who? Me? Fear? Not on your life. Alright boys, let's move on. At pace, show these horrors who's in charge.
Given me no choice,
Hogy megijesztett. Nem így akartam. Ez így anya. Azért nem halt meg. Apám is tudtam, hogy el tudnak hullni az emberek is. Na és már meg is a harc. Dobjunk fel egy nekrofágolajat. Be is ugrunk.
Witcher, change your mind. How much did my father pay you?
Don't think you have anything to fear. Brought your new friends with you.
I have no fear, for the eternal fire protects me.
Won't need to protect you from me.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
Your father.
No, a Geralt, mint az erkölcs egyik mérföldköve.
Igen, jót kérdez. Pár órája ismerik.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father, and I care not a bit what befalls you.
I remind you, we've a matter to resolve here. Witcher, will you help us?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose.
Jó kis hacicárék kerekedik itt a végére.
How do you know they're not here already?
Ja.
Because we're still alive.
Full dráma. Családi dráma.
Don't.
Over here!
Oi! Get back, stinky head. Gingerbread loaf, freshly baked and hot.
Mother.
Clean as a whistle. Fresh as a daisy. Go on. Whip me. I made it too little. I nibbled it, but just to see if it's firm. But it's fresh. So take pity. Oh,
Kicsit megzakkant.
Hát mondjuk amin keresztül ment, nem teljesen
Igen.
érthetetlen.
but I pleaded. I begged.
Mother, it's me. You recognize me? What's happened to her?
I said I'd do it all. Give it here. I'll scrub it again. Scrub it clean.
Mother!
Something's coming. Get ready.
Nem túl kedves hang.
Didn't sound like wolves.
Because it wasn't. Get ready.
They shall kill me. Kill you. Kill all.
You make a thief. You'll spoil our feast.
Hol a pokolfájzat? Nem ért elő.
Majd később.
Ezeket, hogyha...
Előtt bonyók vannak, meg izék.
Vízényanya.
You'll spoil our feast.
Na, még egy. Kettő. Ja, jaj, hello.
Megjött.
Meg. Én nézem, hogy nincs róla leírás. Szerintem még nincsen semmi. Ezek itt rekedtek, ha jól emlékszem.
Igen. Nekem is úgy rémlik.
Lehet, hogy ezt mindenképpen le kell venni.
Nem bírja úgyis, valamint hogy érted, nem, azt nem bírja.
Nem az volt. Nem azt töltöttem be. Mindegy. Vagy egy villámfélet, az mindig jó.
Így van. Szépen ég.
Nem, akkor berry listet.
The muscle, the sinews, the fat. Delicious.
Hoppá.
You make a thief. You'll spoil our feast.
Aztán maxival lehet. Nem. Valamivel ezt is lehet hárítani, ha jól emlékszem. Csak arra nem emlékszem, hogy mivel. És legarda. Lehet, hogy a legrosszabb helyre ragad be. Jó, sikerült be is mérgeznem magam. Na végre. Ez kicsit szenvedősre sikerült.
What was that? Looked a fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Enough! I'm taking her away.
She's my wife. She'll return home with me. You're welcome to come with us if you wish.
Don't touch her. We leave this cursed place now.
She's sick, weakened. Where would you take her in this state? Oxenfurt? It would mean her death.
I know how to care for my mother.
She's not a rag doll to be ripped from hand to hand. Let her decide.
Pie. Pie for dinner. Mood pie.
She's incapable of deciding anything just now.
A dark spell. It must be. Help her, Witcher. I beg you.
Before we do anything, we've got to get her out of here. Crones know we've come for her. Might send another monster, something worse than a fiend.
I'll not go anywhere until you tell me you can help her. Break the spell.
This is no dark spell, I'm afraid.
Well, what is it then?
She's been through a lot. Lost a child, was carried off by a fiend, lived in the Crone's village taking care of children who are now gone. It's left its mark, as it would on anyone.
So it's hopeless. You can't help her. She's to be like this.
I'm sorry.
I know a hermit. A very wise man with a gift for healing. Met him some time past. Lives in the Blue Mountains. I shall take her there.
Might be worth a shot.
I shall go with you.
That's impossible, sadly.
Why?
You have duties. Duties deriving from your commitment to the Church of the Eternal Fire. Once we finish our work in Velen, we return to Oxenfurt.
You said you'd save my mother.
And I kept my word. Your father can care for her now.
He care? You know him. You know what he did to her.
He swears to be a changed man. And in his eyes I see true sorrow. Remorse for his sins. He will care for her. And you've a new life and new duties. To the Eternal Fire.
Fear not. All will be well. I will not touch drink. I will find the hermit. And once she is herself again, we will find you.
Swear it.
You have my word, child.
Witchers were made to kill monsters. It doesn't matter who.
Hát ez nem éppen egy happy end.
The coin has to be right.
Ez a legjobb, amire ki lehetett hozni.
Ezt akartam mondani, hogy ez a happy end.
Igen, igen.
Their feet and set off on their way. Folk don't expect witchers to save them from themselves.